So I'm welcoming Nadine from Your Calmer Self as a coach. And Nadine, so glad to have you on our retreat in January. So looking forward to it. And I just wanted to sort of share some of your sort of magic with everyone so they really know what to expect. So Nadine, tell us a little bit more about your Calmer Self approach and what we might expect.
Well, thank you for asking me and that
Mm,
lovely introduction. And I am thrilled to be part of this retreat
mm,
with you as well. But yes, I am a calmer self coach. I
mm,
help people connect, I say, with the calmer version of themselves, because
mm,
actually we've all got that calmness inside us.
mm.
But what happens a lot of the time is the stress takes over. Nothing wrong with a bit of stress, but we do need to come back to calm, don't we, from
Yeah.
time to time? And that is so good for us in so many ways, mind, body, and spirit, isn't it? So that's what I help people do. And that's for many, many reasons. Sometimes we need calmness for health reasons. On your retreat, I know it's all about transformation. It's about at times of change when things are going on. And that can be very uncomfortable, can't it? When people are going through life changes, um, it can be difficult. Emotions come up, and sometimes just to settle and soothe yourself. And we can do that very simply. Everything I teach is quick and simple. It needs to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that's basically what I do. My calm self method, as I call it, is tapping into people where they need to find some calmness, teaching them how to do it, and so they can actually live their life in a more, well, live, I always say live their life with ease and joy, which sounds a bit corny, but that's what we want, really, isn't it? But when we are going through changes and when life throws you curveballs, which it does all the time, doesn't it?
Mm.
We get out of kilter, don't we? And coming back to that place of calm is crucial. So when you learn how to do that, you've got it for life. So that's what I'm all about.
Fantastic. And Nadine, it's so true because we all know when we're getting out of kilter, but it can feel because the emotions are driving how we are sort of making sense of what's going on. It's very hard for us to sometimes know what to do to get ourselves back on track, to get ourselves back in balance. And having someone like yourself who can help right from the beginning of the retreat to when we're all not knowing each other and those sort of feelings can sort of bubble up, having your tools right at the beginning is going to be, just what we need to help bring us back and sort of teach those tools clearly,
Yeah, yeah.
is going to be brilliant.
Yeah, I think it will be lovely because everyone will arrive, won't they? And
Mm,
like you say, I'm going to be at the start. I'm going to do a little bit of
mm,
it's a combination between mindfulness, meditation, and breathing techniques that
right.
I will guide people through. Everyone will be arriving. They'll be, oh, their heads will be busy, won't they? They'll be
Yes.
excited. All the emotions will be coming up. They'll be excited. They'll be a bit nervous, a bit anxious. So just to settle people, I think it's a beautiful thing to do, actually, just so people can come
Mm,
together, give it up almost. When you are
yeah.
led in meditation, when you actually go, they're coming to the retreat, they're ready for their wonderful experience, aren't they?
Mm,
But there will be anxiety and nerves. So that's what my start of the day is going to
yeah.
be, isn't it? And I'm thrilled to do that. Just to let people very, very gently and calmly just be present. So teaching them how to do that and just welcoming them in. I know you'll be welcoming them, but this is
Yes.
a practice to welcome them so it goes deep.
Yeah.
So they can let go because they will be coming with a bit of baggage, won't they?
Mm,
They
mm,
will be coming with, oh, have I done everything at home all right? Is that kind of thing?
mhm,
There will be an amount of guilt.
mm,
So I part of my method is actually to let go of guilt. So let go
mhm.
of what we're leaving behind so that you can be fully present and engaged and enjoy everything that you're offering them, because there's a
Yeah.
lot, isn't there? You're offering them so
Yes.
much. And that way, of course, when they're learning, because they will be learning from you as well, it will go in a much easier, better way. So
Yes.
just to have that, but also to make people feel comfortable and connect with the other people that are going to be on the retreat,
Yeah.
because that will be powerful too, won't it? The connection that they will have.
Mm.
And my experience of being on retreats myself is that those connections are so priceless. So it's going to be quite a magical day, isn't it? It'll be
Yes.
wonderful. And then you've got the next day as well, haven't you? It's an overnight.
Yes.
It's going to be
Yes.
wonderful for everybody.
Yeah. So, Nadine, you've really touched on something there because it is that letting go of the outside for these 2 days of really acknowledging some of those feelings and experiences and then allowing that to pass so that you are then ready to open yourself up to, I want things to be different. I want to change
Yeah.
in some way. I want to have this transformation. This is what I'm here for,
And
is to
like you
acknowledge that.
said earlier, sometimes people don't realise that they're stressed, and they
Yeah.
don't realise that they'll be coming along going, oh, and even to the point, it might sound a bit strange, but I know you'll understand, but to let go of the expectations they have from the retreat,
Yes.
just actually open themselves up to the experience.
Mm,
And sometimes that's not easy, to just let it all go, relax, physically
mm.
and emotionally, and welcome in what's coming so that you're not distracted.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to miss the beauty, miss the wonderful things that are
Yeah.
happening because we're distracted by something else, or we're thinking about, oh, well, I wanted this to happen, or I wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
So it is really, and it's something I have done before. It's something I do myself as a
Mm-hmm.
practice when I'm engaging in something, so that I am fully present, that my mind is in the right place, feel grounded, feel connected. And it just changes how you take part in things. So it will be a wonderful way for people to begin.
Fantastic. Yeah. So it's that going with the flow, isn't it? It's being present. So you're really going to help us to be present, to start the weekend off in a really enriching way, letting go of the things we don't need to be focusing on and being present in the room. And yeah, and you're going to be present the whole day to help if there's anything that comes up, because often, when we're talking through things that are deeper within us, things can emerge we're surprised about, we don't realize is going to emerge. And so you're there with me on the first day to just to help with
Yes.
anything that comes up, so not to be
Without wanting
worried.
to scare anyone, yes,
Yes.
emotions do come up, and in a way
Yeah.
we want that, don't we? We want to
Yeah.
work through our emotions. We don't want to
Yeah.
hold anything down. We want to let things come up, and that's a good. You'll be holding this lovely space, safe space for
Yeah.
everyone, won't you? And yes, I will be there as well to help you and to help everyone else that's involved, because sometimes you might need a bit of time out. You might need a bit of rebalancing,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I can facilitate that as well. So I'm glad that I am able to be there for the whole day as well.
Fantastic. Thanks, Nadine. Thank you so much. So if people want to reach out to you, where do they find you
Yes,
beforehand?
look for Calm Myself anywhere. I've got a
Hmm.
YouTube channel, website, Calm Myself. You can find out more about me and what we do if you want to. Yes, and connect with me on social media.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you so much, Nadine, for sharing your time now and in the future when we see you again in January. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
See you
much.
soon.